Renegade Poetry. Shayd. I got the whole squad on this one. Whispers from Hope Streets.
I am a connoisseur of districts, tasting life through towns, villages and districts, praying that it never gets to be districts. I surrender myself away, for even when I sin, I choose to be discreet. This is a story about how I evolved from an aimless boy to a man who rose with the word of Allah in his crib. Salat and zakat, and let our shoulders be domes and rocks of good deeds. For when you remember all the hard times and how you got out of them, you realize that God did. I wonder, is it life's cause to stay off course at many times, to dine on flows like flows on bare flows, to consistently find our bearing this birthmark of hard work that we bury in, to consistently write onto pages the grief and sadness that envelop us we bury in, how our shadows and souls be running way faster than our shoe soles, how our minds races and life and death questions it is continuously trying to solve.
The days run fast in the speed of light. In all our dreams is to achieve before buried beneath when we cease to breathe. Regardless stumbles, we focus on the days to count. That each day is not a waste to eat a slower haste. Attainment is dying need, we work to trace. It's everyday routine, back against the wall. In silence facing the sky, praying hard to get over my flaws. Biting more than I can chew to stay tall. Dad whispered prior to his demise when he heard me complaining. He said trying is better than not trying at all. The world only sees you when you become. So do your best and leave the rest to your Lord who is in total control. This all will perish after all, but in the process, impact on other people's lives. Stay away from hypocrisy, fake life and telling lies. So I see hope as praying for rain, but faith is bringing an umbrella.
Even though we watched how our childhood dreams fade into dust, I'm not surprised though. From dust we came and to it we shall return. So does that make me a living dead? Or am I just a ghost waiting to lay where his dreams rest? See what keeps the soul going. Could it be the hustle for the daily bread? We don't know no other way, that was not the way we were bred. For we are just bulletproof souls, breathing from a heart with stitched holes, fueled by the sacrifices we've made. Even as the lights fade, we still dance to the melody of the silence. Cuddled by the warmth of darkness, we hoped. Hope listened to our pulse closest. But hope is just a four-letter words hanging from a twig of failure. One whose branches stems from a shredded curse. One whose path washed as we stared off course, only to find peace in the vicious cycle. We fall, rise, lick our wounds and still lay our hearts on the butcher's table. Tell me, how do you seek for a better tomorrow with a scattered blueprint? How do you march forth when your best foot is frail? How do you numb the sounds of a bandwagon of despair when the singing notes of faith depends on your soul's emptiness? If hope was a life, then it really cared less. But reality must be a preacher, one who reads sermons from scriptures our parents didn't believe in, one whose gospels are whispered in the streets, one whose light shimmers from the cracks of hope, one whose songs hurts the ears but keeps the soul woke. The world labeled us a joke, so we drew pictures on the wall that only pain could see, wrote love letters that only sorrows could read, and watch how the broken hands of time bleeds.
From the depths of despair and inconceivable horrors, and the place of loss and plentiful sorrows, from a battlefield with mangled bodies and shrieks and groans from all the anguish, all hopes are lost to then be recovered. So today of days nurses tomorrow, between joys and pains that fill the hollow, that is formed by gains and all the losses, We fall, we rise and flash sunshine out of the tiniest bit of hope in shimmers. We heal, reform back to the normal, and put our hearts back on the chalkboard, and hope his knives don't cut in too deep. As we eat in the morn, we tell each other, since we can't be unlucky every day, we go again today and every day until someday.
With all this, life still promises birds, whistles, and colorful mornings. Away from all the killings, grief, sorrow, and all the terrible mourning. When the rains go, it will be rainbows and the skies are gonna be sunny. We will take a jolly ride on life's beautiful journey. This is the checkpoint on life of exchange. Today it is a talking drum, tomorrow it is a trumpet day.
It's nothing new anymore in this adulthood. Losing people I love the most, properties going to ghost, facing the unforeseen, decline for lack of requirement. We grew to learn there's so much peace in believing and leaving things to Allah. Life gets tougher each and every day, but we get through it either of the way. We fall, we rise, and never give up hope.
But the songs in my heart are slowly fading, for I can hear the whispers calling. Every word stitching my broken fate, but this weak feet shall regain its pace. Yeah, I can hear the whispers calling, the whispers from Hope Streets.